welcome to Blue Harvest Toys. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about the factory who produced some of the most emblematic figures in the toy world, Lili Ledy. In 1977, like most of the world, the Mexicans went crazy after seeing the first Star Wars movie. Children, adolescents and adults in Mexico wanted to have the toys from the George Lucas film as soon as possible, which was impossible if they did not have a relative in the United States or the budget to travel to that country. Fortunately, the Mexican toy factory Lili Ledy came to the rescue. They made a deal with the American colleagues at Kenner Products to pass them rights, ship molds and Star Wars action figures to manufacture domestically, and they did. The result was that thousands of young and old from Tijuana to Yucatan were able to access the toys of the intergalactic saga at a good quality and a competitive price. But this was not the first foray of toy manufacturer for Lili Ledy. They had already launched a successful line of dolls: Belinda Lily, Rosalinda Lily, Carolinda Lily and Leonora Lily dolls that operated with mini discs that were housed in the spinal cord that made it possible for them to speak. The company patented this system and did not prevent some Italian toy makers from copying it under the same Ozen and implementing it into their Sabino dolls. Another success for the Mexican company was the launch of the sophisticated Barbara and Senorita Lily dolls, a copy of the Barbie that had to be stopped being sold in Mexico due to a breach of contract with Mattel. At the same time, the Mexican company produced a Lili Ledy magic oven, which, with the help of a light inside, could bake cakes made with Pronto flour. They also reproduced in Mexico the Action Adventurers, the Mexican version of the G.I. Joe, that in the United States were manufactured by Hasbro. Not only did the Mexican figures have the same quality as the American ones, but Lili Ledy even added their patented voice system to the doll called Comandante Palante, which made it a sales hit. Other toys from the factory became a legend in Mexico, such as the Thunderbird Ledy car, one of the emblematic pieces of the Toy Museum of Mexico City, the Batmobile, the electric highways with a current transformer such as La Autopista 500 miles, and the Selectronica Carretera Panamericana, both with electrical systems, lights, lap counter, in short, technology that without Lili Ledy it would have been difficult for the bulk of Mexican children to have. Today, hundreds of toy collectors around the world are looking for more information about the origins and the reasons for the closure of the Lili Ledy factory in 1985. However, the family that owns the company have never really talked about it. The little that is known is the company was born in 1950 under the corporate name Novedades Plasticus y Metallicus Sa de CV, founded by the Clickett Persky couple and Mrs. Schneider. Its first production establishment was in Mexico City. However, in 1970 they moved to Nippon Tar and then to Nolcompen in Edomex, and that was when the American General Mills Group owned it, and it was the last stage until its abrupt closure in 1985. There are those who are sure that it was due to the entry of toys from different latitudes of the planet. Some others say the factory burned down, and others say it collapsed due to the earthquake that year, although neither version is real. The truth is that when the company was acquired by General Mills, the union leaders, knowing that it was a foreign company, believed that they could demand higher salaries, better benefits and financial compensation much higher than it was provided by law. At the time, the American company could do no more with the pressure and the economic commitments with their employees, and that is the reason why they were forced to close. It's almost 40 years since the end of Lili Ledy, but the toys that are sold in Mercado Libre on specialised platforms and other channels at prices ranging from 300, 500 or 700 times more than the original starting values in the 1950s, 60s, 70s and 80s. And it's here where the legend of the Black Wampa from Star Wars fits. It's a piece that was originally white, but that due to a mistake made by a Lili Ledy worker who went to interpret the negative of the product they sent from the United States, reproduced in a dark tone, so that over the years it would have become the holy grail of Star Wars collectors across the globe. But more likely the Black Wampa is just a myth. No, the one that is sought after and coveted by Star Wars collectors around the world is the Bib Fortuna by Lili Ledy, as it presents variations in paint, accessories and clothing, and it's one of the most counterfeited pieces in the toy world. There are also other variants of Star Wars figures to come out of the Mexican factory, such as the Biker Scout, or the Little Jawa, and after almost 40 years after the extinction of the Lili Ledy factory, it is still considered a cult name in the world of toys. Thank you for watching, and may the toys be with you.
Hello, yes, it's me. I just want to tell you about my new merch in my merch store. Something on the lines of this that is available now. So please check it out.